For us, it's fine. We're normal, but like
we're normal. We are the new normal. What movie was that? The Goodfellas, where the wife is like, "I need this much money, this much."
Oh, yeah.
Attack me! Do not attack me. He's attacking me. You see his
No,
claw?
Teddy, no.
Teddy, let go. Let go of my arm. Jesus. Teddy, don't start.
Things starting off great.
Hey there, chatters. I'm Nat.
And I'm Kat, and welcome to the Crime Chat. I am your forensic femme fatale. Natalie is your true crime addict connoisseur.
We're just two normal girls obsessed with dark crimes, evil minds, and occasionally the unknown.
And here is your disclaimer, chatters. The following Crime Chat does contain adult content and violent scenarios. It's a doozy today, so your listener discretion is advised.
You have been warned. But before we get into today's Crime Chat, Kat, what have you done?
Have you heard of the series called Silo?
No. No, I've never heard of that. Where is it?
So I think it's on Apple TV. I think it's on Apple Plus.
Okay.
We watched it a little bit ago, and then the second season came out, and basically it's like an apocalyptic, like post, survival disaster, but basically the world was coming to an end, and they built these silos, and there's different communities that live underground, so it's all fend for yourself, but there's a system in place, there's like a democracy in place, and then of course you have the power, you run everything. People are always seeking the power or a position to make decisions.
Right.
And if they do something that breaks the silo law, inside the silo, they get told to go clean. And what that means is they get kicked out of the silo and they have to like clean the windows on the outside of the silo, but it's like all like
Okay. I've seen it.
Oh, have you?
Now that you said that one, I didn't remember the name, but I've seen it.
Yes. Yeah. So second season came out. So we've been kind of catching up with that. It's super interesting. Kind of has a unique twist on surviving life. Another season of Outlander came on and it's okay. Like it's more of it's too romantic-y for me.
Yeah, it's soft porn.
A lot of it is, yeah. It's not even like Game of Thrones soft porn where there's at least dragons.
I watched the movie Mermaids. I went the other route. I went wholesome.
Like the old?
Yeah, with Cher.
80? Yeah, like 80s?
Yeah, I love
80, 90s mermaids, yeah.
I forgot how good that movie was. I forgot how. So first of all, Cher is just sexy.
Oh yeah.
Magnetic, amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Winona Ryder is gorgeous. Love her.
Mm-hmm.
She got that doty little face. But when you stand her next to a goddess like Cher, it really is like you could see the different types of beauty that there are because like Cher, she's beautiful, but I would say that Winona Ryder is more of a natural beauty in a way.
Sure.
And like this comparison, you can actually, it's still happening today. Like the new version of Snow White is coming out. I don't know if you heard all the conspiracies going on.
Yep.
But one of my favorite actresses is playing the evil queen, and that's Gal Gadot.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, she is just like a goddess, Amazon woman of our time.
I didn't know she was playing the evil queen. I knew they were doing like a live version. Yeah. I didn't know it was Gal Gadot. Oh.
And again, the actress that that's playing Snow White, she's adorable. She's really pretty, but she's no Gal Gadot. And is she
the fairest of them all?
Thank you. We have to believe that she's the fairest of them all when you're standing next to Gal Gadot. Like no one's going to believe what Gal Gadot in all black. Even sexier. Come on now.
Yeah. Would you root for the evil queen?
Yes. I am. Kat, you asked me to do an intro on how serial killers get their nicknames.
Yeah. Their monikers.
Or how they're born.
Yeah.
So I did some research and let's take a deep dive into their infamy.
Yes.
The public's fascination with true crime often begins with the chilling and mysterious monikers given to serial killers.
Hmm.
These nicknames can evoke terror, curiosity, and even a sense of dark intrigue, like a
Hmm.
crime chatter.
Hmm.
But how do these infamous names come to life? Serial killer nicknames serve as a shorthand to encapsulate the essence of the killer's crimes, their
Hmm.
methods, or the chilling psychology behind their actions. This does raise ethical questions, the way
Hmm.
they create these names.
Hmm.
From media sensationalism to police driven descriptors, the names given to these killers reflect a blend of creativity, fear, and cultural content.
Yep.
Often highlight the killer's specific MO and create a connection to the
Oh,
crimes,
yeah.
emphasizing the horror and uniqueness of their actions.
Hmm.
Here are some examples, Kat. Next one, the doodler. Have you ever heard of this
The
person?
Doodler.
The
No.
doodler. Okay, this is an unidentified person. Active in the
Oh,
1970s in San Francisco, this killer reportedly sketched his victims before luring them to their deaths. This is a crime chat.
I was actually just gonna say that. I'm gonna write that down.
Yes, very interesting. Very, and you know
Yeah.
what? This crime chat may be a video crime chat, meaning that we have to
Because
show
of
people
the
the. Mhm. You
Ah,
want to do that? All right.
yeah.
2025. Media driven nicknames are often dramatic and eerie, designed to sell stories and capture the public's attention.
Hmm.
These names often amplify the killer's notoriety, like
Okay.
the Zodiac Killer.
Sure. Think of media, you automatically think of sensationalism. So when I used to work in public relations, my boss at the time was like would test because we would do media training and stuff with people in the Air Force, commanders and that kind of thing. One of the questions that he would always ask is, all the news stations are sensational, but what do you think is the most sensational news program? The Weather Channel. Because
Really?
it's always the storm of the century. It's the thousand
Yeah.
year flood. It really is because people are like, oh no, it's a natural disaster versus thinking like, news, but it's everywhere. Well, thank you for that intro and much much of your list.
Yeah.
The story that we're going to cover today does have a moniker.
Oh God.
It is the Glamour Girl Slayer, also known as Harvey Murray Glatman. And it's going to be tied into our first crime and cosmetics segment of 2025 because a kind of who he targets.
Okay.
You
Pretty
okay?
girls,
Oh yeah.
models, glamour
Yep.
girls. Oh boy.
Glamour girls.
Glamour girls.
Harvey Glatman was a television repairman, amateur photographer, and convict. He was a slender, meek, and intelligent but mentally ill man who would encourage female models to pose, bound and gagged, by saying that it was for a detective magazine. Until his last victim, who got the best of him.